The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
All right, so where we are in the storyline, we're not quite certain. So we need to understand Melissa. We need to understand Dave's relationship. If we can understand that, we understand how Amber fits into that. Let's jump to this.
I've only brought you peace. And, you know, what you and I shared, that was my peace. That was my peace. And, you know, I never said anything. I never pushed, about the other girls. I never asked questions. Even when it's that crazy girl from Arizona.
Okay, so again, I don't have the information on this, but it feels to me as though it feels like Dave has touched the pum pum, right? We've been saying this, we don't know, but it feels like that has actually occurred. This whole idea of her being the piece again come back up, just like Anthony saying Sheila is his piece, or just like, Pam being Brody's piece. This is where I'm following from, so I'm just kind of going off of what the story is saying, or the honeypot girl being Wayne's piece. So that's why we're insinuating that maybe there has been some sleeping between the two of them.
I still have to field her calls. So, why now? Why is Amber special?
Can't even explain. And that wasn't my intention. But the connection was different when we met. Like, I feel like it was just the divine connection.
So Dave is selling this as though nothing has occurred, and Amber was just that thing that came out of left field. That's what Dave is selling this, right? But also Melissa is stating that basically there have been other girls and that other girls has been around. In other words, Amber is not new. So in other words, just like how Amber basically has found a new man, Dave has found a new girl. And y'all know how this works, right? It's easy to find somebody new. And you find somebody new, and then after a while when the sheen wears off, but hey, y'all know what's going on.
Where we met, connected, we have the same interests. It's just one of them things. Can't even really explain it. I feel like she was just like God sent.
So in other words, Melissa is shattered because they feel like Amber is God sent, and basically she's not God sent. I must say the devil sent. This is terrible, and it is shattering for her to listen to this, that she's not God sent.
How I feel.
I'm really happy for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
You
am.
happy for real?
You know me. You know I keep it real. I'm really happy for you.
Appreciate that.
You know I've been telling you to leave all these girls alone. All these girls in Atlanta, they're bad for you. This girl out in Phoenix who's crazy.
Crazy.
And,
Wow.
then Amber comes along.
Amber.
And
So she's trying to play it off basically as though that she's not hurt. Now, I think what I will say to the Melissa character is this. It is best to speak up versus not saying anything. And I don't mean an aggressive way, but at least, make it known and make it clear, because she's not being very clear to Dave, if you ask me. That's what I see as a flaw in her personality in itself, right? And we all have flaws, so don't make it look as though, I'm saying I'm this perfect guy sitting up on a stool judging a woman. No, I'm just giving you what I'm seeing. In other words, this is something to look at. And of course, I can learn from whatever I'm seeing.
it is like God sent her to you.
Swear.
And I really want you to be happy, Dave.
I know you've been so loyal. Our business is so successful.
Speaking of business, it seems as if we've concluded business for the day. So, I don't have anything else on my list. So if you need anything, just you call me.
You want me to walk you out?
I'm good. I have the key.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just give me a call if you need anything, all right? I'm really happy for you.
Shattered. Shattered. Don't cry. Don't cry. Tell you, can't hold it together. What I'm seeing is, and I'm wondering if this is what I'm seeing. Am I seeing a Shayla 2.0? Ladies, am I seeing a Shayla 2.0? In other words, remember the Shayla and Amber story, because I don't get this deep into the storyline. The Shayla and Amber story is Amber doesn't really want, in Shayla's mind, Amber doesn't really want Anthony, but she took him anyway because basically, as far as she's concerned, she gets to do this thing that, right now she's excited about. Shayla says, you don't really want this man. I would have always wanted a man like that man, but you don't really want him. And so that makes Shayla go extremely dark. I haven't talked about this a lot, but that's also another angle of the whole Shayla thing. So that's why I'm asking the question. Is Melissa about to go dark because of this? Because now she's done all these things for Amber. And to only see things turn out this way could make her flip the script. Like a balling. Amber fans, you have won today. You've won the battle, but let's see exactly how the war is going. You've won the battle today. Nancy B. the Scratcher, you've won the battle. JDK, you've won the battle. You have won the battle. Erica, you've won the battle. You've won the battle. You've won the battle. These are Tina, you've won the battle. You have won the battle today. But if Melissa has something to say about it, and I'm not saying anything at all, I'm just saying, let's see what happens when Melissa gets recruited for Anthony and is able to put down said information the way he needs to put it down. Let's see if that affects anything, even though we know this is Skitland and Skitland laws are different. So, God. We know that the Temu legal system that exists in Skitland is a little bit different, right? But let's see how this plays out. I just don't think this is going to go away like this. I just don't believe it's going to go away. That it's going to feel like there's more to it that I have not seen as yet, but we're yet to see. But I want to leave you with that question. The question is Melissa a touch? Is the Melissa and Amber situation now the Shayla and Amber situation written all over again? That's what I want to ask y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.